The Mind Workplace Wellbeing Index has been fantastic for us. It's given us a structured approach to getting some excellent quality feedback, not only from our employees, but from the experts at Mind.
I think the training we have received has been incredibly valuable. Before joining LSI, I didn't really have any training around mental health and well-being, which, if I think about it, is really strange because I think all of us can experience poor mental health at some point in our lives.
I think what I've learned is the value of honesty and the value of being open. My worries are probably worries of other people, and being open and frank about it can completely reduce or release the stigma.
What we wanted to do as a starting point is to give people the knowledge and the tools to help themselves in their lives so that they could start to build a resilience in themselves.
We received training around how to recognise when we might have poor mental health, and we learned different ways how to help ourselves when we're not feeling that well, or maybe something's going on at work, and how to just take notice of what comes up for us and how to deal with it in the best way possible.
One thing that's really important about the Workplace Wellbeing Index is we never saw it as an accreditation. We only ever saw it as a learning journey. We wanted to create a culture where the shame and stigma around mental health just simply didn't exist, where people could talk about the problems and challenges just like as if they had a cold.
And I think that made me feel much less alone in my struggles, just realising that other people go through similar things as well.
One of the things I've learned is to be more compassionate with myself. So whereas before I might have bottled up a problem, now I know when there's an issue and how I can start to rectify and build myself back up.
Participating in the Mind Workplace Wellbeing Index has not only given us the structure to gather the feedback, but it's also allowed us to measure what we're doing. And in fact, it's the cornerstone of our wellbeing strategy. What we have found is that breaking down these barriers and being able to talk freely and openly about mental health has allowed us to capture people's issues early and signpost them to people that can give them support.
Because we've all now had these conversations, we've talked about mental health, and it's not seen as a taboo anymore, and it's created a much more open culture within the office.
My advice would be to go and see the folks at Mind, to take part in the Workplace Wellbeing Index, to find out where you are, what your team think of you, what changes are available to you to implement to help you start this journey, and you won't regret it.